Hey everyone, Kevin Ostie from V8TV with our Friday promo for MCACN Week. That's right, it's the MuscleCar and Corvette Nationals week, and we are super excited because the MuscleCar and Corvette National show opens tomorrow, Saturday, November 17th. We hope you can come out and see the show in person, but if you can't, don't forget we are hosting the MCACN After Hours Live streaming broadcast starting at 8 p.m. on Saturday, November 17th. We've got a lot of interviews and feature cars lined up. The whole thing is presented by the Mecum Auction Company, and you can join by watching on Facebook or YouTube. All the information for the streaming partners and channel information can be found in the description below this video, either on YouTube or on Facebook. So we're really excited about having you join us for that. We've got some great guests lined up. And all week, we've been kind of priming the pump for this event and looking back at the 10 years of the MuscleCar and Corvette Nationals. And today we're looking back at another cool video that was shot a couple years ago. This one is an invitational display of a bunch of very special Chevelles and Chevrolet big block powered cars that have an interesting feature, an aluminum set of cylinder heads. Check out our look back video, and we will hope to see you at the MuscleCar and Corvette Nationals or watching MuscleCar and Corvette Nationals After Hours Live. See you then.
Mecum Auctions. The world's largest collector car auction company heads to the Las Vegas Convention Center November 15th to the 17th. 1,000 muscle cars, classics, Corvettes, hot rods, Resto mods, and more will cross the auction block. Register to bid and buy tickets now and save at Mecum.com. Book your room at the Westgate and join us for the Dodge Thrill Ride. Mecum Las Vegas, November 15th to the 17th. The experience begins at Mecum.com.
Much of the MuscleCar and Corvette Nationals is arranged by different theme displays. And right now I'm standing in a circle of very special Chevys. These are all L89 cars. And Dan, explain to us what the L89 option is.
L89 option is an option that was available from Chevrolet. It was an option that many people didn't know about until they were really sitting down one-on-one with the salesperson. And there was a little box in the corner that you could mark off for an aluminum head option. And that's what the L89 option is. It was very popular with the drag racers, simply because once the drag racers was told that this is the same horsepower car, we know it was a little bit more, but same horsepower car, but being a lighter car, that struck a chord with these drag racers, and that said something to them like, wow, you know, we can have something special here, be a little lighter, and go as quick, if not quicker.
Now I see a variety of different cars. What could you get these in?
You can get these in a Camaro, you can get these in a Chevelle, you can get these in a Corvette.
Very cool. And I'm guessing, because like you're saying, it wasn't a very publicized option, that perhaps limited production.
Very much so. Very much so. So the cars you see here on this display, they're very special, they're very unique, very sought after cars because of their low production.
I'm also seeing a couple different years.
It would range from 67 to 69. You can get the L89 package in an intermediate or a Corvette.
Tell me a little bit about how you end up knowing so much about these L89 cars.
I know these cars just because I happen to own the registry for the 69 Chevelle model. It's my favorite car. Growing up, I was just, very enthused about them. So the 300 Deluxe option is the baseline Chevelle in 1969. What made it so special in 1969 is you can get the 396 SS package in a baseline 300 Deluxe.
And that's like this orange car we're seeing here.
Absolutely. What makes this one even more special is it has the L89 feature on top of the SS 396. So it's a very, very special car in monochrome orange. Just a fascinating car. I've known this car for many, many, many years.
So when we start to kind of dissect what you're saying here, I would think that people that were springing for an SS 396 were going for power and style. So I'm envisioning a bunch of convertibles and a lot of hardtops, pillarless hardtops. So it seems unusual to add the SS 396 package on the base car. I mean, I wonder what the mindset was to order something like that.
Well, it was cheaper. So, and again, the drag race related feature again, because the drag racers, once they started doing some homework on these cars, they knew they were lighter, they knew they were more rigid because of the frame, the post, so they knew when they were going to go down that drag strip, they weren't going to get that twist as much, the car was going to perform a little bit better. And because these cars were plain Janes, you didn't have all the stuff that is on a coupe. You didn't have the bigger wiper motor. You didn't have the carpeting. You didn't have the seats that some maybe even had insulation that wasn't quite up to GM standards because they were the plain Jane models again.
That's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Now, this car is an insanely low number production post SS L89.
We don't know exactly what the number is, but 7 is the number that has stood the time, and there's only 7 of these that we assume were built.
And how many L89 cars in total, is that known?
Again, these are guesstimated numbers. 1,400 SS 300 Deluxe post sedans were built. Out of that, you've got 144 of them were the L78.
And that was just a 396.
396 with the 375. Ironhead, the 375. 249 were the next 396, which would have been the L34 350 horse.
Okay.
950 were the L35 3¼ horse.
Okay.
And if you gather all those numbers up, you come up with 1,400.
1,400.
Yeah.
And 7 of these.
And 7 of in this model. And in my registry today, there's 56 that are alive and that I've put my stamp of approval on, that I know they're the real deal. And so if anybody's out there has one of these cars, contact me. You can reach me at abodymuscle.com. I want to protect these cars. They're special cars, they're unique cars, and that's what I do.
So tell me about all these cars being here at the MuscleCar and Corvette Nationals. I mean, this show never fails to amaze me.
Yeah, I mean, it gets better and better and better and better every year. I'm lucky to be a part of it. If you can make one car show, one single one, that's all you can do. Save your money and come to the MCACN show.
Awesome. Well, Dan, thanks for sharing the info. We appreciate it.
No problem.
V8TV's coverage of the 2014 MuscleCar and Corvette Nationals is brought to you in part by Reliable Carriers, taking vehicles seriously for over 50 years. Learn more at reliablecarriers.com.